Welcome to another video, how to handyman. This video is a washing machine getting plumbed in and a door getting hung. Got the job off my builder, quoted 100 quid. They gave me another 2 doors after that, £80 a door charge, so I left the place with 260 quid, something like that. I had to drill a hole real quick for the waste to go through at the top. And just poke the plug through. Plug it all in, poke the waste through. Straight into everything's already set up. I didn't have to drill any holes for the waste or anything. Easy job. I love jobs like this. You make more money doing handyman jobs than I do from doing carpentry work. And it's better because you're in and out, different houses, different jobs, rather than just going back to the same job day after day, doing big, complex carpentry work. Zip tie it on, and I have to take all these bolts out the back of the washing machine, which I forgot to do in the first place. That makes the drum spin freely. Connect the water up, and then I turned it on and give it a little 15-minute cycle to check for leaks. Connecting the water up here, and that's it, job's done. On to the next one. The customer asked me to just glue this door handle back on. The bolt had rusted and snapped off in there, so I just glued it on. Didn't even charge him for it, I just did it. They also asked me to screw a letterbox to the wall outside, to the fence. Just 2 wood screws, I just did that for free as well. And I got some return work out of them, so happy days. They supplied the door and everything. I just had to supply the hinges and the latch. So I'll take the door up, offer it up, see if it fits. It wasn't that far off on the sides, but the top and the bottom needed quite a bit taken off. And when you're cutting a door, you want to don't just take the lump off the bottom, you want to take a bit off the top, a bit off the bottom. Pull out my trestles. Having the right tools for the job makes everything so much easier. These little roughneck trestles are beasts. I think they hold, each one holds like near enough a ton. Not the doorways anywhere near that. I took about 10 mil off the bottom, same on the top. Didn't bother measuring it, just did it by eye. Took a strip off either end on the sides. And then cut it with 2 passes. Don't just rip through. The saw will cut it, but over time you'll burn your saw out. So do it in 2 passes, and then go up and check to see if it fits. This one fitted lovely. Got my little door lifter now. And I put a 3 mil packet at the top, because that's the gap that I want, and push that nice and tight. and they already had the hinges cut out on the frame, so I just match them up, just mark where the hinges are going, top and bottom, and I also marked where the latch is going while I'm there. Again, I've got these little door holder jam things, bought them on Amazon. Makes the job so much easier. Now you see these hinges, right? You see the daylight passing through there, and the bottom is solid. So this part goes on the door, this part goes on the frame. You want to just offer it up so that little gap runs flush with the end of the door. Have a nice sharp pencil. Sharper the pencil, the more accurate you can get it. Now before I cut the hinges, I'm going to pull out Ye Old Faithful plane and just take off that sharp edge where I've cut it. I do this on all sides, both sides of the door, so it makes it nice and smooth. Pull out my router. I only bought this about 2 months ago. Before that I did like 18 years of just using a chisel. And then I thought, why am I wasting my time with a hammer and chisel when I could just get one of these routers? And it makes the job so much easier, and time is money at the end of the day, so get one of those routers. I'll slow this one down so you can see it a bit better. I'm tapping my chisel over with the hammer to keep it all nice and in line. Make sure your chisels are nice and sharp. Don't use them for anything other than chiseling out wood. Then I've got this little center hole drill piece. Keeps the hole perfectly central in the hole of the hinge. Definitely worth buying one of them. Steal a biscuit real quick, I'm guessing that's why they've left them out. Sensational. I'll flip the door over now and do the latch. Everyone does latches different, I suppose. I've adopted a new little way. I've already marked the latch, so I'll just mark it out real quick central. Take that sharp edge off with my plane, and I'll just stick it kind of upside down like that. Just by eye, it looks nice and central. And just mark it out again with the sharp pencil. Make sure your pencil is sharp. Can't stress that enough. Chisel it out. Now while you do the edges of this thing, see the chisel's got that little bevel on it? You want that to be facing to the middle of the door, because it wants to push that way. So if you've got it facing inwards, you won't split it. And then just get your spade bit and get it out, mark your little center holes. I just do that by eye again. I always make sure I drill the hole for the spindle oversize to compensate. It's going to be covered by the door handle anyway. I actually put that door handle on upside down there. I only realised when I went upstairs that I had to come back downstairs and swap them over. And then I put the door on, go to close it, door stops in the way. won't shut. So gotta take them off. I'll just cut the paint so it doesn't pull off too much paint. Pop them off. Screw them back on because they don't have any nails. Happy days. Then they give me another 2 doors and I went and did them, I didn't film it. 260, and that took me all day. Not the best day's work, but whatever, man. It's money, innit? How to Handyman. Like and subscribe.